Alright, so we all remember how King Kendrick Lamar and SZA performed their concerts at the Rogers Center in Toronto. And what if I think about it? It was so like it was fun. I didn't went. I just watched it. Uh, yeah, but like even though like Kendrick performing his diss tracks in Toronto or like Euphoria, like and Not Like Us and Like That. Those are like the only remaining three diss tracks Kendrick dissed Drake. So so how did Toronto notice that Kendrick was the winner of the feud? Let's I'm gonna take you back down to memory lane. So it all started when Kendrick made a diss track towards Drake titled Euphoria, right? And then in the third verse, almost to the end of the verse, at the third verse, he said something. I be a new hot king eat fries with duff. I'll be a new hot king eating fried rice with a dip sauce blend me, Crody. Ty saying that New Hot King is a Chinese restaurant in Toronto, and New Hot King's reaction was they thank Kendrick for like name dropping it, the restaurant name, like boom, out of my mind, out of my mind. And so the first night, we were attending the show, but then some people outside of the Rogers Center did a protest titled OVO, or more more like OVO, more like OVO protest and play some Drake songs, but they were stopped by the police. Thank God. I'm glad the police stopped those dumb protesters. And then Kendrick decided to play his diss tracks with the Toronto crowd, and then at the end of the Euphoria performance, they sang a log to him. Like, we don't want to hear you say N word no more. And then Toronto welcome Kendrick as a conqueror king. Since he is the king after all, he's the GOAT slash king of rap of all time. And then we, we we all know that Toronto is nicknamed the Six. I hate that nickname. I want Toronto to be like Toronto, not the Six. So basically, we we all know like tracks on GNX are Drake diss tracks. Not all of them, but some of them. The intro track, Whacked Out Murals. Kendrick said, Snoop posted Taylor May, he the edibles. And then like saying that Drake made an AI generated voice of Snoop Dogg on his Kendrick diss track, Taylor Made Freestyle. Yeah. But then Snoop Dogg really apologized to him for dissing him, but it's okay. Hey, TV off. Um, but it's not enough. Like say that Drake's height advantage. Mm-hmm. But then on Hey Now with Dodie Six, he said, "Strangle me a go." Like Kendrick is strangling Drake, like Homer strangling Bart. But then he also said it gets spooky every day in October, mocking it, mocking the October very own. and, then, and then when it comes to like when Kendrick's like deposition skit comes, his off the screen uh deposition man say like he was mocking Drake's lines from Family Matters like drop, 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 drop. And then when it comes to Not Like Us. The intro of Not Like Us. Oh boy. Hey, Kendrick performing Not Like Us in Toronto, it's insane. The Toronto crowd literally like dissed Drake in front, like man, and on though Toronto is dissing against their own hometown star Drake. Oh, so sucks to be a Drake fan. Man, if I was kid, man, like, now they're not like us. The Toronto crowd gave him an invitation, playing Not Like Us for an encore. They chanted, "One more time, one more time, one more time." I think they're like begging Kendrick to play Not Like Us again. So why did Toronto want, wait, why do Toronto want Kendrick to play Not Like Us multiple times? Here's what happened. During Kendrick's Pop Out in France concert, he played Not Like Us 5 times at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, which is like in Southern California, right? He he played Not Like Us 5 times, and I'm like, man, on the fifth time, he invited his West Coast rappers like Mustard, YG, uh, Schoolboy Q, J Rock, and all the other West Coast rappers. So yeah, you're fine with it. And then like people who attended the concert were like, says Canadians really hate Drake. Like, I guess I guess the people of Toronto can't stand Drake's dumb persona. Like, I'm just capitalizing again. And then we go back to this day, last year, when they when he after he played Not Like Us, Toronto want him to play Not Like Us multiple times. Man, if I if I was at the Rogers Center playing Not Like Us at the end of it, Toronto want me to play Not Like Us multiple times, I will play that. I will play Not Like Us multiple times at the Rogers Center. It's dawn on me right now. And then like after the concert, things went wild because people went to New Hawk King. Kendrick mentioned in his Euphoria diss track, singing Not Like Us against Drake. Oh, oh, oh. And then like before the song ended, Kendrick and Toronto mocked Drake's OVO record, like saying OVO. I love saying it. I love when he says that. I just love it. I literally love it. But the some performances, again, on the tame side, it was okay. Like Kitchen, BMF, Drive, Crybaby, uh, all the stars with Kendrick, 30 for 30 with Kendrick. uh, Like, even though like she performed from like the songs with Rich Baby Daddy, but it's okay because like people like we're divided between the Drake Kendrick feud. Like we're like Toronto is little loyal to their stupid hometown star Drake, but I guess Toronto was deeply independent that Kendrick Lamar won that beef. So I guess Toronto picked Kendrick over him. It's not my it's not my fault, boy. You know, like even though during the like that performance in Toronto, we're like staying MF the big three N word. It's just big me. It's just big King K Dot right there, boy. That's K Dot right there, man. Everyone in Toronto really loves Not Like Us. It's become like a cultural anthem for all like Canadian people. Oh boy, boy. If I if I play Not Like Us again, imagine if I play Not Like Us at the Rogers Center, and people beg me to play the song multiple times. It's gonna be so hilarious to embarrass Drake. Oh, oh man. I, we all know like Not Like Us is all like anti-Canadian, but I don't care if it's anti-Canadian. Toronto people still love it. Toronto still loves the five-time Grammy. Not like us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, man. And if I ugh, boy. Oh boy. So so yeah, that's why Not Like Us became an anthem. Even though if it's anti-Canadian, I still don't care if it's anti-Canadian. Even though it's still good in my opinion. Toronto, the people of Toronto will love it.